Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old dirt road, and you're ready to go if you want to. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. A holiday podcast edition. Today we are with Ann Lammers. She is with Home for the Holidays in Seward. Ann, thanks for joining us. Give us a little background on you, where you grew up, and talk a little bit about your family and career.
All right. Well, I am a small town Nebraska girl. I grew up on a farm in the middle of Nebraska. I'm the oldest of 6 kids. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother.
Okay.
But I spent most of my career before direct sales and before organizing all these events in hospitality. So it all kind of fits together. I've managed hotels. We had a wedding business. We managed a banquet hall and did catering and all that. So all of these kind of things all come full circle here. And I have 3 kids and they're all grown. And I have 1 6-month-old grandbaby. So we had 2 weddings last year within 6 months. So weddings and then grandbaby follows. So
Perfect.
that's my life.
All right. Well, good. Let's jump into Home for the Holidays there in Seward. 3 questions that let's get the basic info out of the way first. The when and the where.
Okay. Saturday, November 18th. We always do this event on the Saturday before Thanksgiving. Kind of be, pre-Black Friday, pre-holiday shopping, all of that kind of thing. It kind of kicks off the holiday season, I think. So, and we kind of named it Home for the Holidays because figure people come home for Thanksgiving and, kind of that whole thing, that whole vibe. So, yes, November 18th. It's from 9 to 3 at the Seward County Fairgrounds. So, yeah.
Okay, very good. 3 questions people are always going to want to know. And I'm going to tell you this. What does it look like? What does it smell like, meaning food? And what does it sound like, meaning environment, music, different things going on? So let's go back to the looks. When they walk in the door, what are they going to see?
They are going to see a variety of different vendors and crafters and things to shop from. Everything from handmade items. We've got some great people who do shirts. We've got some great people who do woodworking. And then the first thing you're going to smell is all these amazing scents, because my business is a home fragrance business. And of course, I'm front and center. So you're going to smell all those wonderful holiday smells, pine and pumpkin and apple and all of that kind of thing right when you walk in the door. So it's welcoming. And then you're going to be able to shop from a variety of everything, anything that you need for a gift. And then we also have Santa for the kids. So that's a big draw. So
yeah, got to have Santa for sure. For sure. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the passion and the purpose behind this event.
Well, honestly, this event we kind of took over this event from someone who had started it. A gentleman who was in charge of the Chamber of Commerce in Seward started this because his wife had a direct sales business. There's honestly another craft show, but they are handcrafted only. So they kind of leave us direct sales people out. And so he started this, but then they moved on. And I asked about it, and the ladies at the chamber weren't going to do it anymore. So here was their exact response to me. And this was 10 years ago. This is our 10th year. Their response to me was, well, we're not going to do it anymore. Here's all the information, all of that. Good luck. And I'm like, whoa, what just happened? So I got into this totally by mistake. Sometimes when you ask, you receive, not what you were looking for. So that is kind of the background on this. So we do this as kind of an additional thing for direct sales people or people who don't quite fit the vibe of the handcrafted show. But, people still want to shop from Tupperware and Scentsy and Pampered Chef and Mary Kay and, those kind of things. So we have them mixed in along with some other, local crafters who don't quite want to be in the whole huge, all those huge shows, because ours is a little smaller. We have about 40 spaces. So, so it's very small and intimate, and the, crafters all kind of know each other, and the vendors all know each other, and, we all watch out for each other. And it's just fun. It really is like coming home.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So talk a little bit about your business.
So my business, as far as as far as organizing events, or as far as my direct sales, because
Yeah,
I
no,
have
let's talk about your direct sales for a little bit. I'm curious.
yeah. So my company is called Pink Zebra. It's similar to Scentsy but different. Our product is little soy wax pellets instead of the little cubes. And everything about our company, they want it to be like interchangeable. So our wax melts are mixable, so you can mix your own custom scent. And all of the warmers and things that we have are kind of customizable as well. You can change them out. I wish I could show you here. We have a basic warmer that's called a simmering light, and then we have what we call accent shades that go over the top of it, and then you can change those out for the seasons. So it's so much fun. I love it. I've been doing it for 10 years. So
So, okay, let's talk about that.
so much fun.
Why is this so much fun for you? What do you enjoy about it?
Well, first of all, soy wax is clean, it's cleaner burning, and we
Okay.
support all of our local farmers with they source all of the soy that they make the wax out of from the local farmers. So that's very important to me, being a farm girl.
Yeah.
And a lot of other products bother my husband, bother me. I have a lot of allergies. This is the first product that we've been able to use in our home that doesn't cause all these problems for everybody. So that's super important to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's probably been one of the downsides for a lot of people as it goes through there. It's easy when
Absolutely.
you've got a product that you believe in to it's almost like you don't have to sell it because it's part of you. And it's part of
Absolutely.
that passion that's fit. And so I'm sure that every vendor that you have there probably feels the same way about their particular product and what they're doing, whether it's, I mean, we can all set and pick apart anything that we want, but Pampered Chef has a can opener that is safer and better than anything that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm going to always make sure that I have one, before our family. And that's just an example. And I'm sure every product has something like that as it goes through
Absolutely.
there. But that's an easy product to sell when
Yes, absolutely.
when it's got a purpose and a cause behind it as it goes through there. And I think that's a great idea. What are some things that you expect to add in the future or are looking to do in the future? Are you open to other vendors coming in?
I'm always open to new vendors, and honestly, this year's kind of been a growth for our event organizing business. We actually have 3 events in Seward that we organize throughout the year, and it started with this one, and then it grew. So everybody's like, "Oh, we should do spring one." So we did a spring one. One year, the spring one got flooded out. They had 4 feet of water in the building like 2 days before we were supposed to have it. So they called me up and said, "You're not coming." And I'm like, "Okay, then." So we rescheduled it to fall, and then in the fall, everybody's like, "Oh, we should just keep doing this." So we actually have 3 events because of that.
Wow.
Yeah, this year, a lady that does events in in a neighboring town in Aurora, retired. I mean, she's in her mid-70s. Her husband's not well, so she said, "Will you take over these events?" So 2 more events on our plate. And I just got contacted about 3 weeks ago on another event as well. So we're kind of growing by leaps and bounds as far as the events. So we kind of have wanted to grow, but these things just kind of came along, and I think it was the right time. So all
Yeah,
good.
no, absolutely, absolutely. All right, now a couple of fun questions to close this out. This is just purely for my book in the future. I'm in live entertainment and live music. I just like to survey the nation as we do this, and I'm compiling a list. I heard a name twice yesterday that I've never heard before. That excites me. So Ann, I want to know what's the best concert you've ever been to?
Ooh, now that's kind of a toss up because I mean, I'm a good old 80s rock person. Bon Jovi, about 10 years ago, my youngest son got tickets for me, and we had amazing seats. Honestly, if I could have jumped down to the floor from where I was at, I could have run up on the stage. So
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
it was amazing. And I've loved Bon Jovi since I saw them first in the mid 80s. So
Okay, all right.
My other favorite concert has to be Zach Brown Band. They were in Lincoln right before Memorial Day, and they had a member of every branch of the military up on the stage. And then they brought this big flag down whenever they were singing. I think it was Chicken Fried.
Yeah.
And it was it's so moving.
Yeah.
So those are probably my two favorites.
Okay, dead or alive, you get to see one musical act. Who would you want to see?
Ooh, I get to see one musical act.
Yeah.
Honestly, this sounds kind of crazy, but I'm kind of a huge Jimi Hendrix fan. I would just love to see him play the guitar with his teeth.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing. It's just too bad that things ended for him the way it did.
Yeah,
absolutely. I think he's a genius.
That would be it. That would be it. And thank you so much for being on with us today. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks so much, Jake, for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, baby, I'm on it with a bottle of wine and an old jerk road. Are you ready to go if you want to?